Baba Vanga named the most dangerous signs of the zodiac. There are signs that are better not to joke with. Their strength is destructive, their will is unyielding, and their energy can both lift you up and crush you to the ground. Baba Vanga directly said that some zodiac signs are dangerous, not because they are evil, but because they have too strong a nature that not everyone can handle. These people can subjugate, manipulate, punish, especially those who play with their trust. In this video, you will find out which zodiac signs Vanga considered the most dangerous. Which of them can be a thunderstorm in a relationship, a leader without brakes, and who definitely should not be neglected, even if they are silent. If you want to understand people not by words, but by energy, subscribe to the channel. Here we reveal what a regular horoscope will not tell you. Write in the comments whether there was a person with this sign in your life, and how exactly his power manifested itself. Let's get started. Before you is a list of those whose energy is capable of changing not only destinies, but also the course of events around. The first sign is Leo. Among all the signs of the zodiac, it is Leo who carries danger as part of his nature and not as a temporary flash. His strength is not in aggression, but in the right to act as he sees fit, without asking permission. A woman or a man born under this sign will never attack first. But if their boundaries are violated, the response will be immediate and categorical. Leo is not afraid of anyone. His danger is that he acts when others are only thinking. His will is irreversible. Leo has an innate sense of power. He does not make an effort to dominate. It happens automatically. Even Leo's silence can be a death sentence. His words are weighty, his intonation is convincing, and his ability to suppress opponents is reflexive. He does not play manipulation. He acts openly. But at the same time, no one can resist his pressure. This is what makes him dangerous. It is impossible to compete with him on equal terms. He is either above or outside the system. Leo never follows the path of lies. His strength is in the truth, but he has his own truth. He can justify any actions if he considers them worthy. His morality does not bend to circumstances. And if he decides that a person has violated his internal code, he excludes him forever. Without shouting, without explanations, without the right to return. His exclusivity is manifested in absolute power over those who entered his circle. He is dangerous not because of what he does, but because of who he is. His personality is oppressive. His charisma is captivating. His confidence destabilizes those who are used to feeling strong. Leo can destroy someone else's self-esteem with one look, one phrase, one lack of reaction. He does not tolerate weakness, and if he senses falsehood, he destroys it instantly, without giving a chance to retreat. If Leo is betrayed, retribution will be merciless. He can withstand a lot, but betrayal or disrespect, never. His revenge is distancing and exaltation. He will not take petty revenge. He will rise higher, do better, achieve more, and he will crush with it. His punishment is a reminder of his own importance. His danger is that he is not afraid of loneliness, does not need forgiveness, and never comes back. Leo is able to inspire, protect, be a support. But if his power is used against him, the answer will be harsh, clear, and irreversible. His character does not forgive intrusions. He is a king in essence, not by title. And if someone decides to shake his throne, he will deprive this person of everything: respect, influence, a chance to be close. He cannot stand those who try to control or dictate to him. For Leo, this is a red rag. He will not just go in response, he will erase. That is why Baba Vanga called Leo one of the most dangerous signs. Because he combines a clear will, a strict sense of justice, and an absolute sense of his own importance. He does not seek conflict, but if forced, he becomes a ruthless force that cannot be stopped. The second sign is Sagittarius. The danger of Sagittarius is not in strength, aggression, or direct confrontation. Its edge is speed, range, and surprise. It acts quickly, accurately, and always when it is not expected. Representatives of this sign have an intellect that can calculate 3 steps ahead. Their weapons are knowledge and moment, and they rarely miss. Vanga called Sagittarius dangerous, not because they are conflictual, but because they cannot be predicted. They are not attached to fears, morality, or regrets. Sagittarius knows how to suddenly leave the game, destroying the system to which everyone is accustomed. He does not get attached. This is his strength. He can build relationships, a career, an image for years, and then change everything in one move, leave, tear apart, turn over. And when others come to their senses, Sagittarius is already where no one expected him. He is unstoppable. His movements through life resemble lightning strikes, bright, fast, precise. He does not take revenge head-on. He simply moves on, resetting everything connected with the one who betrayed him. He does not waste time on proofs. His danger is that he disappears, and this disappearance is more painful than any punishment. His ignoring is a void into which everything falls. Trust, hope, contact. He knows how to get out of any situation without losing anything to himself. He will not save what he considers dead. He finishes off silently. Sagittarius knows the truth. He sees the essence. He feels falsehood and manipulation and cuts them off like a surgeon. He does not leave the rot inside. He removes it by the roots. Therefore, it is impossible to play masks with him. His danger is in the ability to say things that destroy others' sense of self. He speaks directly, harshly, precisely, without preparation, and it cuts like a blade. He does not seek conflict, but is always ready for it. He has an internal radar that instantly determines where lies, weakness, or pressure begin. And then he instantly turns on the defense, which looks like an attack. He is not afraid of losing. He is afraid of being left in captivity. And for the sake of freedom, he will go to any escalation. Sagittarius is dangerous because his decisions are impossible to predict. Today, he is with you. Tomorrow, he is on the other side of the continent. Another ideology. Another goal. He does not explain. You can't catch him. And if someone decides to use him, he will destroy all the threads of control and leave. And after him, emptiness. That is why Baba Vanga considered Sagittarius a sign that cannot be played with. He can be generous, friendly, cheerful. But if he feels a threat, he becomes a destructive force that cannot be stopped. His choice is the law. His actions, superintendence, are the end, without a chance of a rollback. The third sign is Capricorn. Baba Vanga claimed, the most dangerous force is the one hidden under the mask of calm. In her visions, Capricorn appeared as a sign whose danger is not in screaming, not in anger, but in absolute concentration, cold rationality, and internal inaccessibility. This is the one who does not need chaos to destroy. He acts through silence, distance, and moves thought out 10 steps ahead. It is this type of energy that Vanga called destructive, because it is unpredictable, unemotional, and never acts by chance. The danger of Capricorn is compressed force. He can go for years without showing true intentions, accumulate resources, observe without interfering. But if he decides that someone has crossed the line, he will not retreat. His attack is always precise, targeted, and irreversible. He does not do unnecessary things. He does not take revenge impulsively. He destroys systematically, through reputation, control, exclusion from the circle of trust. His weapon is power over the situation. He does not shout, he presses the right button, and everything begins to collapse. Women and men of this sign have an innate magnetism of control. They do not enter into open conflicts. They manipulate structures, relationships, systems. They are able to build such conditions in which the enemy himself will burn in his own mistakes. Vanga called such people a stone in water, smooth on the outside, unshakable on the inside. They cannot be frightened, convinced, confused. They do not react to pressure because internally they always act according to a pre-built plan. Capricorn is also dangerous because he knows how to wait. This is a sign of patience, but not kindness. He does not give if he does not consider it necessary. He knows how to postpone decisions so that they are as effective as possible. If necessary, he will be cold, inaccessible, even cruel. Not because he wants evil, but because he considers it necessary. There is no room for sentimentality in his coordinate system, and this is his frightening power. He is not afraid of being rejected. He is not afraid of being alone. This makes him practically invulnerable to psychological pressure. His words are rare, but to the point. He can say one phrase, and it will turn everything upside down. He can take one step, and it will be irreversible. He does not return to the past. He erases. And if Capricorn has excluded someone from his life, there is no turning back. This is his dangerous feature, finality. He does not make threats, he implements decisions. Another facet of his danger is a moral code that is known only to him. He lives by internal laws, and if someone violates them, he himself becomes a judge, executor, and sentence. He does not need confirmation of his rightness. His opinion is final. And whoever finds himself in opposition will sooner or later face a harsh but logically verified answer. Capricorn will never be openly destructive. His destruction is quiet. He can put an end to a process where no one suspects the end. He can stop support, remove resources, block the flow of influence. He does it coldly, leaving no trace. Therefore, the consequences of his decisions are felt for a long time, painfully and at different levels: psychological, social, financial. Baba Vanga considered Capricorn one of those signs who are able to control not people, but time. He can subjugate not only the situation, but also entire stages of others' lives. And if he decides that someone is not worthy of being present in his reality, this reality is simply transformed. He changes the rules, structure, and meaning. The danger of Capricorn is not in actions, but in the system of thinking. His logic is impeccable. His motivations are cold. His decisions are irrevocable. This is not a sign of destruction for the sake of emotions. This is a sign of pinpoint, strategic control. And that is why he was called dangerous, because he does not fight, he wins. The fourth sign of Pisces. No one expects a threat from those who know how to listen and remain silent. This is the main danger of the representatives of the Pisces sign. Baba Vanga warned that they do not hide direct aggression, but the destructive power of invisible pressure. Pisces may not speak, but their silence takes away energy, and their gaze penetrates deeper than any words. They do not threaten. They act softly, accurately, without a single miss. The danger of Pisces lies in their ability to transform. They are able to take any form, mimic any situation, adapt to any person. This makes them unpredictable. They should never be underestimated, even if they seem kind, gentle, and compassionate. Behind this facade lies an analytical mind and an innate intuition, which they use in critical moments. Vanga claimed that if Pisces decide to punish, they will not do it physically. They will destroy a person from the inside, forcing him to believe in his own worthlessness. Their weapons are intuition and absolute memory. They do not forget, even if they forgive. They can observe for years before striking. They know how to wait. This makes them dangerous in the professional and personal spheres. Those who have once deceived Pisces should be especially careful. They will not go into open war, but their revenge will be so precise that the person will not even understand where their problems began. Vanga warned, do not play with Pisces' feelings. They feel pain more than others, but they do not act in response as expected. They do not enter into conflicts. They quietly retreat, and then return when the enemy has already forgotten that he made a mistake. This is why Pisces often find themselves in the center of fateful endings. They do not fight, but always win. On their side is access to hidden knowledge. Their understanding of people's weaknesses is unmistakable. They instantly read manipulation, falsehood, betrayal. And if someone crosses the line, Pisces turns on a mode that few people know about. Cold strategy, calculation, isolation, impact on the psyche. People who have once fallen out of favor with Pisces often lose control of themselves, their actions, and even their lives. Their words are traps. Their silence is a sentence. Their kindness is a test. Pisces are dangerous not because they want evil, but because they know how to punish without touching. Baba Vanga called them the sign of internal revenge. They will not destroy walls. They will make walls collapse from the inside. The danger of Capricorn is not in actions, but in the system of thinking. His logic is impeccable. His motivations are cold. His decisions are irrevocable. This is not a sign of destruction for the sake of emotions. This is a sign of pinpoint, strategic control. And that is why he was called dangerous. Because he does not fight, he wins. The fifth sign is Virgo. According to Vanga, Virgos possessed the coldest danger. Their control, precision, and systematicity make them one of the most ruthless representatives of the zodiac when it comes to revenge or protecting their boundaries. They do not raise their voices. They do not make scenes. They simply cross out, exclude, zero out. And they do it so thoroughly that not even a trace remains. They erase from the memory card and from life. The danger of Virgos is in their dispassion. They see a person as a system. If you cause harm, you need to be turned off. They do not act under the influence of emotions, and this is their strength. They are dangerous precisely because of their logic, which becomes an icy machine of retribution. Vanga said that Virgo is capable of destroying a reputation, career, family, not because she thirsts for revenge, but because she considers it fair. And if Virgo considers something fair, it is already a sentence. They do not need weapons. It is enough to let them into a team, a collective, a house. They will find a weak spot, and if necessary, carefully open it. Virgos can collect information for months. They are never in a hurry. They know Victory is in the details, and they notice what no one else sees. Their observation is clinical. Their language is sharp. Their intellect is surgically precise. The blow will not be in the forehead, but where it hurts the most. Virgo's strength is in her detachment. She can be there, smile, support, and at the same time count the moves, model the ending, choose the moment. Her indifference is not cold, but strategy. Her actions are not spontaneity, but a perfectly constructed sequence of steps. The danger is that you will not understand exactly when everything went wrong, and when you understand, it will be too late. Vanga said, "Virgo will never return trust if you have destroyed it. She will not take revenge. She will live in such a way that you have no air left. She will be there, but you will not have access to her. She will pretend that you do not exist, and this destroys more than any curse. Her silence is a wall. Her gaze is an X-ray. Her decisions are final." Virgo is a point after which there is no return. She will not show aggression, but you will feel guilty simply because she has stopped responding. The most dangerous energy is when a person knows exactly what he wants and does not give anyone a chance to disturb its order. This is the energy that lives in Virgo, and if one day she directs it against you, you will not have the opportunity to dodge.